Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is August favorites. I can't believe it's already the end of August. Well, actually, it's September because I'm filming this on Sunday and it's going up on Friday. So for you guys, it's September. For me, I only have one day left of August and I plan to enjoy it. I have to say this month was obviously a really hard month with me. My cousin, who was only 23 years old, passed away. And obviously that was quite a shock. And so I didn't do a lot of beauty related stuff this month. But I did do some. So I thought I would show you guys the things that I loved for the month of August. So let's jump in. So the first thing I have here is the Rimmel Scandal Eyes eyeshadow stick crayon in the color, I think this is 011 Bluffing, or else it's Roman numeral 2. But I believe it's supposed to be 011, not 02. Anyways, this is almost gone. As you can see, I've used so much of it. And this has to be my favorite one out of the two that I got because it's really, really light. And you can use this if you're using a loose pigment. You can use, I'm throwing it. You can use it as a base, and I'm sorry, it's really hot in here because our air conditioning isn't working and I'm sunburned. So anyways, you can use this as a base and it helps keep any loose pigment kind of stuck onto your eye. But it just blends so nice. It's so creamy and it blends out really, really easily. You can make it really heavy or really light, and that's something I really like too. So I would highly recommend these, especially because they're super cheap. Speaking of loose pigments, I have my Makeup Geek in Poker Face. This is what it looks like. And I'm trying so desperately to keep this clean because my other one is a total wreck. But so I just use a little pencil brush and dip it in. But anyways, I'm actually wearing it today on my eyes. And I love this. First of all, I'm so surprised by the Makeup Geek products because I never thought to use them because it's not like available in stores, and it just kind of seemed like one of the countless beauty products out there that aren't like good, and so they only sell them online. But this is amazing, and they're $8. I mean, in my opinion, these are just as good as the MAC loose pigments, if not better because of the price, obviously. But also I find that they're not, some of the MAC loose pigments are a little bit grainy, like glittery, so I kind of prefer these. But I have to say I love it, and I would highly recommend it. And I'm super excited to try other products by Makeup Geek now. So now I'm like creating this whole wish list so that when I order, I can like get everything I want at once, so I don't have to pay tons of shipping for shipping to Hawaii, of course. Then I have the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This has been a must for me every single day because it is so freaking hot and humid here. Literally, this is like the most humid summer we've had ever in my life. And not that I've lived here my whole life, but I've been here 10 years, so that's long enough. That's like a third of my life. But anyways, I find that the primer not only helps kind of fill in the pores so it's not as obvious that you have huge pores and in desperate need of a face mask and a nice cleanse, but it also helps my makeup stick, because I feel like throughout the day my foundation, everything just kind of melts off of me or into me or something. It's all going somewhere. I don't know where it goes, but it goes somewhere. And that primer really helps keep it on. Then I have here all of my Zoeva brushes. Not all of them because I can't seem to hold them all, but I have a big pile of them. I love the Zoeva brushes. I think that it's a really good deal on the amount of brushes you get versus price, as well as the quality of the brush. I don't have a problem with any malting of the brushes. I can't think today. And also I've had my brushes for almost 2 years now and they are still like brand new. One of the big things though is I give them a really deep proper clean once a month. because you don't want to overexpose them to water like unnecessarily, because it's just like your hair. So once a week, every Sunday, I wash them with soap and water and, you know, let them dry and all of that good stuff. And then once a month, I give them a really, really deep clean with really, really good antibacterial brush cleanser. And then I also use a brush conditioner so that it's able to, you know, keep them nice and soft but not greasy, because you can use olive oil but sometimes that can be a little bit greasy, so the brush conditioner is really great as well. And I find that they have just lasted like nobody's business. And I have to say, out of all of my brushes, my Real Techniques, Zoeva, MAC, Sigma, some Morphe, is it Morphe or Morph? I don't know. Somebody please answer that for me. But anyways, out of all of my brushes, I have to say my Zoeva are my absolute hands down favorite ones. The last thing as far as like beauty products go, well, I guess beauty products, it's a segue into some skincare stuff. Anyways, is the Rodan Fields Essential Lip Shield, and this is broad spectrum SPF 25. I did a full review on this on Thursday. So if you just go to yesterday's video, you'll see it there. I love this stuff. I use it probably 3 or 4 times a day, and I keep one in my bag, like my handbag, one in my gym bag, one on my counter, just so that I can remember to use it throughout the day, because the sun here, as you can see, I'm all sunburnt, is really, really, really strong. And it really gets to me because I am so incredibly white that it's like I don't belong here. I should be living in Alaska or something, because it is so crazy strong that I get really, really burned and it's painful. And my lips, I notice, are the one thing that I always forget to put sunscreen on. And with this, not only is it an SPF 25, which is stronger than any other what is it called? Any other lip balm, SPF lip balm that I've been able to find, but it also is super creamy and it doesn't have like a sunscreeny taste to it. Then I have my Dove Go Fresh Revitalized Body Wash in Mandarin and Tiar flower. I don't know what that is. Some sort of flower. But it looks good, and this stuff smells amazing. I think this might have been in my favorites last month, I don't know, but it is amazing. And you can get this at Costco in a pack of 3 for $11, and it's a great body wash. You're able to use it, it does foam up if you put it on a loofah, so you're able to use it for shaving as well if you want to. But I love it. I love the scent. I love how it makes my skin feel really soft, but it doesn't make my skin feel really dry, because I do have quite sensitive skin. So I would highly recommend this to anyone that has sensitive skin, because I have found that the Dove products, for some reason, they don't tend to irritate my skin the way everything else does. Then I have another Dove product. It is the Dove Advanced Care Clear Tone Nutrium Moisture Skin Renew 48-Hour Anti-Perspirant. Yes, this is a deodorant and I love it. I have put one of these in my gym bag. I put one of them in my car because I notice sometimes I'll get in my car and be like, what's that smell? So, yeah. So, and then I have one obviously in my bathroom here at home. I love this stuff. You can buy these at Costco as well. You get a pack of 4 or 5 for $15, and it is really, really good. It actually works like at the gym and stuff. You don't have any problems with like sweating and stinking all over the place. But also, once again, I do have sensitive skin and I haven't had any issues with rash or anything. So, which I have had a lot of issues with other deodorants in the past. So I would really recommend this. And lastly, I have my Clinique Happy Heart perfume. I actually purchased this because when I was growing up, I wanted a Clinique perfume so bad because my friend, my best friend Jennifer, she had the Clinique Happy perfume, and literally I was like, I love this perfume. And I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't have it because I was living in a family of 6 children. And so Clinique perfume was not on the necessities list. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, it smells just like Clinique Happy, but it has a slight, like, I want to say slightly more floral scent to it. And I feel like this is a little bit more mature. I feel like the Clinique Happy is perfect for teenagers and people in their early 20s. And I feel like the Clinique Happy Heart it kind of is like a progressive smell. Like now that I'm getting closer to my 30s, it actually is a lot better, or it actually feels like it's a bit more mature scent. So because I'm maturing like fine wine, just kidding. But I would highly recommend this, because as I'm shaking it, I would highly recommend this because it does smell great, and even in this humidity it tends to last. So as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. Ooh, get it in there. And I just love it. And then I have a couple of things that have nothing to do with beauty, but I have this here hat. It is a wonderful hat. I actually got this at, I'm probably gonna mess up my nicely curled hair, but I actually got this at Old Navy, and I like to wear this to the pool because it's a nice big floppy hat, and if I feel like it's getting in my way, I can just flip up the brim, which I actually end up doing quite often. But this hat was only $17 at Old Navy, and I love it. It's like a wickery kind of woven hat, but I don't know, I just feel like this hat style, I feel like I could be British. You know how they had those hats like this like back in the day? Anyways, I feel like this hat style really can just go with anything. This is in the navy. I think they had it in white and black, or I feel like there was a red. I'm not sure, but I do love this hat. I wear it all the time up to the pool, and I like to wear this out to dinner when I'm wearing like black skinny jeans and just like a white t-shirt or something. I think that this looks really cute. And then I have my favorite book. My favorite book this month was A Paris Apartment by Michelle Gable. This book is amazing. As you guys know, I went to school for my master's in history. And I feel like this was like written for me, because not only is it this incredible story that draws you in about this woman who found out that her husband had an affair, but she's also an art historian. She's a furniture historian, and they find this old apartment in Paris that's jam-packed full of artwork and furniture going all the way back to Marie Antoinette. So her job is to go and price everything for auction for Sotheby's. Well, I think it's Sotheby's, I can't remember. But anyways, she meets this amazing Frenchman and has an amazing time. So I feel, and then you end up meeting, I can't remember the girl's name. Anyways, they take you back in time to the woman who owned the apartment in the 1800s, and you learn her whole history through her diary entries. So I would totally recommend this to anybody who likes those type of movies where it's like the Louvre and, you know, artsy kind of stuff. So, or history, because I mean the history really pulled me in this. So I would highly, highly recommend this. For my favorite TV show this month, it is hands down The Vampire Diaries. I have gotten so sucked into this show, it's just ridiculous. I'm completely obsessed. And the weird thing, I'm totally in love with Damon, which makes me wonder, like, do I have some crazy dark side that I didn't know about? Or do I have a bad boy complex? Do I feel like I need to fix him? So that's interesting questions that I should do some soul searching on. But I'm totally loving this show, and I know I'm late to the bandwagon. When I first heard about The Vampire Diaries, when it first came out, I was like, all right, look, I did the Twilight thing. I don't need to jump on no Vampire Diaries. And now I'm like so upset with myself that I didn't. What was I thinking? Why didn't you guys tell me to watch this show? I blame you. I do. Anywho's, so I'm obsessively watching it. I am on season 5 now, and I'm hoping that I can save the originals for my gym show, because I have now, of course, started watching it here at home. Like, literally, I'm watching like 3 or 4 episodes a day, which it's like, no wonder I'm overweight. I'm sitting down watching The Vampire Diaries. But yeah, so if you guys haven't seen this show, I totally recommend it. It's on Netflix. It is so good. My favorite movie for this month was called She's Funny That Way, starring Owen Wilson, and it's actually a really funny movie. It's about this guy, Owen Wilson, who kind of has a thing for hookers, and then he like hooks up with them and then tells them, if you promise me that you will never do this again, I will give you $30,000 in cash. And he actually gives it to them. So then he's out shopping with his wife one day, and he tells them this story about how everyone is different and who are we to judge. And he says, I always say, or people always say, nuts to the squirrels, you know, give nuts to the squirrels. But who am I to say if it's not squirrels to the nuts? And so anyways, he's out shopping with his wife one day, and this woman comes running up and she's like, squirrels to the nuts, squirrels to the nuts. Of course, he used the same line on his wife. And so she's freaking out. And whilst this is all happening, he's a director who's in the process of putting on a play. And the woman that he hooked up with, the hooker, is now starring in his play. The casting director put her in, and she is now starring next to his wife, and it creates this whole drama that is really, really funny. And I would definitely recommend this movie. It is hilarious. And of course, anything with Owen Wilson is good. I mean, come on, it's Owen Wilson. And then finally, for my favorite song this month, it is The Promise by Stacy Chapman. This is the song that we used in my cousin's funeral video. And it's a really, it's kind of one of those songs that makes you think, and it can be used towards somebody you're in love with, as in a spouse, a lover, or just somebody that you do love that's now gone. I've actually recently become reacquainted with Stacy Chapman and really love his music, and I would totally highly recommend all of his music to you guys. As far as YouTube channels this month, I've mostly just been watching some vlogs. I, of course, watched the Saucony Jolie's, It's Judy's Live, Shay Tard's, but I also have recently gotten into watching a lot of the, what is it called? What is it? Epic Rap Battles of History. I watched them last season and I didn't get the notification that they had come back, so I ended up watching like this whole season all at once. I kind of like the older ones. I feel like the newer ones, they're trying too hard, but I still would recommend it. Especially my favorite one is William Wallace. I think it's William Wallace versus George Washington. If you haven't seen that one, go watch it. It is hilarious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All of the items that I mentioned I will put down below. I will also have links and pictures on my blog, which is kdasnyder.com. That is also linked down below. Don't forget that the giveaway is ending in like a day or two. It ends on September 9th. So all you have to do is click the link for where it says 600 subscriber giveaway, and you can do everything you need to do to be entered for that, as well as there's another link down there for the monthly giveaways that we do. I feel like I've got so many giveaways all the time. Yeah, also it is September, which means it's only 4 more months until the 25 days of Christmas. I'm so excited. I am actually getting ready to compile my list of what the giveaway items are gonna be. If there's anything that you guys are like really thinking would be a good idea for the giveaways, leave it in the comments below, because I'm always trying to find stuff. And in December we have the normal monthly giveaway as well as the 25 days of Christmas giveaway. So I need, what, 26 items to give away. So leave a comment down below of what you would like me to give away, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!